Hey guys, welcome back to my channel if you've been here before. If not, hello. My name is Jodie if you don't already know. So for today's video, I'm going to be doing a what to take to university video. Now, I know there are tons of these on YouTube, and trust me, before I went to uni, I was like, I don't know what to bring, I just want to buy everything, even though I had no money. And I kind of like was watching loads of videos, and there was loads of like videos about like the top 10 things to top 10 things to like bring to uni and all that kind of jazz. And I was kind of like, I just want a list of everything so I can kind of go through it and then pick and choose. I don't just want your top 10 things and then somebody else's top 10 things. I just want a list of everything. So for you guys, I've done a list of literally everything. Now, not all of these things are like compulsory to have. A lot of them are optional and like added little extras. But obviously you can then go through and think, do I want that or not? And I just feel like it's a lot of her. My English is so bad today, I'm sorry guys. It's like 6 o'clock, I've decided to film a video. Makeup's a hot mess, but whatever. Yeah, so I've just decided to just go for it today. Let you guys know a huge list of what to take to university. So, like I said, I've got a huge list. So, I made a kind of list here. I'm going to put this on all of my socials. So, it'll be on my like Twitter, my Instagram maybe. So yeah, you can just screenshot it. Maybe head over to my Facebook and Twitter, which will be like linked below, and I'll have this so you can just screenshot it if you don't want to watch the video. But I've kind of like divided it into little sections. So like homeware, kitchen, decorative, general and cleaning. So for example, some of the cleaning stuff you won't need to get until you're there, but like I've just got it on the list so you kind of get a general idea, I guess. So yeah, I'm just going to get straight into the video, and I'm kind of going to read from the list. If you want to see actual like ideas of these things, I do have videos on my YouTube channel, like hauls of me buying this stuff. So like I have like a uni kitchen haul, stuff like that. So if you want to go check that out, there's all videos of that on my channel as well. But I'm just going to like literally read out the things, just so you've got like a huge list and you can kind of do a little checklist for yourself, whether you think you need these things or not. Okay, so the first thing is a duvet. So in first year, I don't know if you guys will be living in halls or not, but I obviously lived in halls. I don't know if you know that, but if you've seen my videos, you'll know I lived in halls. So some halls come fully equipped, I know, with like kitchen stuff and I guess like duvet, stuff like that. My halls didn't. So my halls came with stuff like a bin and like a kettle and a toaster and stuff, but things like duvets, pots and pans, stuff like that, you had to bring yourself. So I've kind of done a list based on my own experience, but obviously your uni should let you know the kind of things that the accommodation will provide. So yeah, the first thing is a duvet. Obviously if it's not provided, you will need a duvet. My halls was quite warm, but I'd recommend just getting a thick duvet, because a lot of halls I find people say aren't that warm. I just think I got lucky with mine. But you just need a cheap one, to be honest with you. It's uni, it's only going to get wrecked, I'm not going to lie. And I didn't bring the duvet I had with me at home. You can do that if you don't want to buy a new one, but I just bought a new one for uni just so I can have one at home and then have one at uni. It's just easier, you know. But yeah. Also pillows, so I just bought the pillows I already had with me to uni, just obviously to sleep on. It's an essential, of course. The next thing, I'm sorry if I keep looking down as well, my like little list is just below here, so yeah. The next thing is sheets, so of course like your quilt covers and like your sheets for your beds. So I got all of my things from like Primark and BHS when it was closing down because it was cheaper. So I'd probably recommend just getting cheap Primark ones. I mean, it does depend, like you may be a really tidy person and I genuinely look after my stuff, but when you go to uni, a lot of your stuff just gets ruined. Like I had a lot of people in my room, drinks got spilled, you know, things like that. Just get cheap ones, like it's gonna go out of fashion easy. Your halls room won't necessarily have a theme anyway, as much as you try and make it to have a theme, like I did try and make mine like vintagey. Like you've still got like the halls furniture and stuff, so just buy cheap ones from Primark, ones that look nice but you're not too worried if they get messed up. Also the uni washing machines and tumble dryers aren't that great, so you don't want to like take nice sheets, not be able to wash them properly, etc. Next thing is towels. So I live by the beach, so I bought a beach towel and then a couple of normal towels, just because you don't want to do washing that frequently. So you don't want to just bring one towel and then when it's in the wash and drying you don't have a towel. It's so inconvenient. I know you don't have much space, so I'm not telling you to bring like 10 towels with you, but I think at the very least bring 2. And of course, if you want to bring like a hand towel, things like that. I bought a hand towel because I'm quite extra, obviously love beauty and stuff like that. If you're not into that kind of thing, you might not need a hand towel, but personally I bought a hand towel, 2 regular towels, so like when one was in the wash I could use the other one, and then I bought a beach towel, so like if I was going to the beach, going for a picnic, anything like that, it was kind of like an outsidey kind of towel, I guess. So yeah. And then I also bought flannels, which kind of comes in with the towel kind of thing. Some people call it a face cloth, I know. Just to wash your face. Stay hygienic, guys, because at uni I know it is hard, but you gotta try, you know. Next thing is an extension lead. So in my uni room at Halls personally, I didn't actually need an extension lead because there was so many plugs in my Halls room, but I think for most people it is, I guess, a good option to bring an extension lead. It does depend what course you do. Obviously I do a creative course, so like I had things like printers, speakers, my laptop, my phone charger, do you know what I mean? It's just easy. I think you probably don't need it as much in Halls, but more so when you get a home, because obviously the home has less plug sockets in the room. There'll probably be like only 2 plug sockets, and you can have a hairdryer, all that kind of stuff as well. So an extension lead is just kind of an easy thing to have at uni. You can just get cheap, really cheap ones from like IKEA or whatever. You don't have to get all the fancy schmancy ones. So yeah. Next thing is a laundry bag. Now I say a laundry bag instead of like a laundry basket, because if you get a laundry bag then you can just take it straight to the laundry. My laundry at Halls wasn't actually in my accommodation. I had to walk to the laundry. So if you have a basket, you can't carry a basket there. You don't want to be like carrying it all in like your shopping bags. It's just easier to buy a laundry bag so it can sit in your room and look nice like a laundry basket, but you also just take it straight to the laundry to do. So yeah, I'd recommend a laundry bag. You can get them again from like Primark, Wilko's, anywhere like that, really cheap. I got one for £3 and it looked cute in my room, so can't complain, to be honest. It was also good to transport stuff in for uni, so yeah. Next thing is a mattress protector. Now this is like an optional thing, I guess, but I would recommend it. Firstly, you don't know who's been on that mattress before you. Secondly, it gives your like mattress a bit of extra comfort. For example, like they're Halls mattresses, you've got to remember, so, or well, maybe not in Halls, but you know, they're going to be not the quality that I guess you're used to at home. They're going to be quite springy. If you buy a mattress protector, I know toppers are quite expensive, so I wouldn't necessarily recommend that, but a protector will just give you that extra bit of comfort, I guess, as well as covering it. And so when you take your sheet off, you only have to wash your sheet, you can keep the protector on there, don't have to look at the manky mattress. And I mean, my mattress wasn't manky, but I just think it's nice to have a protector on it. Yeah, it's just one of them options. Also, whenever anyone came round, like sat on my bed, they're like, why is your bed so much comfier than mine? I'm like, do you have a mattress protector? And they were like, no. I'm like, that's why. Like, honestly, it's so comfy. Next thing is a wardrobe organizer. Now I don't know exactly what these are called, but I had a really small mattress. Do you know what? My brain is just so muffled today. I'm so sorry. I'm talking so fast because I don't want this video to go on forever. A wardrobe organizer. I had a really small wardrobe in my uni room. Now for most people that's fine, but I'm a fashion student. I love clothes. I have a lot of clothes. So that was a problem for me. So I got a wardrobe organizer / divider. And basically it just goes in your wardrobe. Well, I went in half of my wardrobe so I could still hang things up, but then half of the things I could just fold t-shirts and put it in, and it just like makes a lot more use of your space so that you can fit a lot more clothes in there. So it's just really a general good idea. It keeps things organised so you don't like hunt for your wardrobe for a t-shirt and then a top. It's like you have t-shirts in one section, cardigans in another, do you know what I mean? Like you're sorted. Next thing is an Aira. Some people call this a clothes horse. I only learned that when I went to uni. I went to uni and everyone was like, oh, here's my clothes horse. I'm like, a what? A clothes horse? Anyway, that's another thing you'll find out when you go to uni. People like to use different words because obviously you meet people from loads of different backgrounds. Anyway, I'm getting off topic. Yeah, so an Aira. Things like an Aira. People have asked me often when they ask me about uni, they say, do I need to bring an Aira? Do I need to bring this? Or will my flatmates bring it? The truth be told is I genuinely can't tell you that. In my flat, it wasn't necessarily the case that everyone bought loads of one thing, whereas I know in some flats they all bring like a washing up cloth, and then there's so many washing up cloths and you think we don't need this many washing up cloths. But in my flat it wasn't really like that, but we all did share our stuff, so it was really nice. But you don't know necessarily if you're going to get people that are going to share. So you could always buy one when you're at uni. It will take up less space in the car, and like I said, you know, it'll be easy to just buy it there. But I bought mine beforehand, took it down with me. I just found that the easy option for me, because as soon as I got that, I had everything ready. I didn't have to buy anything apart from cleaning products and food. But yeah, that one's up to you, but I would say you do need it. I mean, they do have tumble dryers at uni, at most unis, but they're not necessarily the best. One, they're expensive, and two, they tend to shrink your clothes from personal experience. They're not like the quality of your ones at home, so, you know, just something to think about. What next? Oh, door hooks. So this is an optional thing too. Like I said, I had lots of clothes, so I had door hooks. So I had some on like my bathroom door. They just hook over, and it meant I could put towels on them, bathroom door ones. And then I had some on my normal door, so they just hooked over my door. My door's still closed and locked properly. And then I could put my coats on the back of my door, just so they weren't all in my wardrobe, taking up loads of room, stuff like that. Next thing, desk and bed light. So my desk and bed came with a built-in light. My desk light didn't work though, so I bought a desk light with me. This one's an optional thing. It will depend if your halls have it or not. But if it doesn't have it, it'll just be like an optional extra that might be like quite nice to have. So yeah. Storage boxes. This is also another optional thing. Personally, I think they're quite good because firstly, you can travel down all of your uni stuff with you organised in your storage boxes. They can slide under your bed if you get good ones that like fit under your bed, just to store things that you don't necessarily need out all the time, and so your room's not really cluttered. You have to make the most of your uni room because obviously you only have one room to live in. It's not like you've got a whole house to put things. So it just helps you to like make the most of your room, but it genuinely just depends. So for example, I had a storage box full of like my arts and crafts because I do like an arty subject. Just so I knew, in that box all my art supplies are in there, and under my bed I had a box full of like, I don't know, like tech stuff, so I knew all my tech stuff was in that box. It's just kind of an easy option thing. Next thing, travel pillow. Like I said, this is again, I know I keep saying like I said when I haven't said it before, but anyways. A travel pillow is just kind of like an optional thing, but like I live quite far away from my actual uni, so it's just nice to be able to have a pillow to travel down on, and just in your room, I don't know. I just added it onto the list because I have it and I find it very useful. So yeah. Now that is all the, oh no it's not. I was going to say that's all the homeware done, but we're only halfway through it. I'm sorry guys, 12 minutes into the video and yeah, I'm not even halfway through the homeware. So yeah, like I said, this list will be on my Twitter and Facebook, but I'm just going to kind of like ramble through it now, just so you kind of get a general idea. So shopping bags as well I put. So you can kind of buy these at your like local supermarket. I found when I got there they were all gone because of all the students had just bought them because no one had bought shopping bags with them. So it's good to have shopping bags because if you buy them like bag for life ones, you know, not the small bag for life ones, you know, they're like really sturdy big ones, like the really like strong ones. If you get them, you can transport all your uni stuff down there, put your duvets, DVDs, everything in there. So easy, just take out them bags, carry them. It's not like holding boxes, it's so much easier. And then you've got shopping bags for when you're at uni. So I just think they're a good thing to have, to be honest. Second thing, not a second thing, but you know, just can't think of them adjectives, connectives. I can't think of them connectives to add in. But anyway, a bin. My uni came with a bin in my room, but I didn't have a bin for my bathroom, and I kind of like to have a bin for my bathroom. So that's an optional thing too. Next thing is a doorstop. This is something that I really would recommend. Obviously you don't have to use a doorstop, you could just use something heavy to keep your door open, but especially during Freshers Week. I'm thinking about making a Freshers video for you guys about like top tips and stuff and like what to expect. But doorstop, definitely. In Freshers Week you need this. Even if you think, oh my god, my flatmates are weird, which I'm so lucky I didn't have that experience. I had like the most amazing flatmates and I'm so lucky. But anyways, it'll just like help you to get to know people. It'll make you think you're really friendly, welcoming. Even if you're shy, just have your door open. People pop round, if they walk past, just go hi, and then you're like, hi, I don't feel so alone here, I don't feel so lonely. It's nice to know people are around, kind of thing. So doorstop, yeah. Hangers, yes, bring hangers. I mean, my uni didn't come with hangers in the wardrobe, so I like to have the little velvet ones because they take up hardly any room, not like the wooden ones. Even though the wooden ones look aesthetically very nice, they take up so much room. The velvet ones are like so thin, they take up no room, and they're velvet so your clothes don't slip off them. So that's what I'd recommend, but obviously they are a little bit pricier than just general hangers, but I just got mine from Primark, so up to you, but they're the ones I'd recommend. Next thing, wall planner. So this is another optional thing. I like to be quite organised. or sometimes I'm not actually that organised, but I like to think I'm organised, you know what I mean? So on my wall at uni I had like this huge wall planner, and I just like planned my days so I could see it all laid out. So it wasn't just like a month, it was like my whole year, just so I could see everything, when I was going home, when my deadlines were. It just really helped, I guess. And it's just like, it helped to decorate my room, and it helped to make me think that I had my life together at uni. So yeah. And then this is the final homeware thing, I think. A tray. So this is good for just like, I have a beanbag tray, so it's like beanbaggy on the bottom and then like hard surface on the top. I got mine from IKEA, and you can just use that for a laptop, for eating, like, I don't know, like doing your work on, like say if you're sitting on your bed and not on your desk. It's just like an easy thing to have. So yeah, that's just something else that I brought with me to uni. So now I'm finally going to move on to the kitchen section, which is this section. So we've just been through all of this, and I'm going to move on to the kitchen section now. 15 minutes into the video. Okay, so I'm just going to kind of rush through these, because kind of these are like generic things. Like I said, some of these, if your halls provide them, you might not need them, or if you're fully catered for, but for personal experience, mine weren't provided, and this is what I had to bring with me. So yeah, plates, of course, it's up to you how many you bring really. I brought quite a few, and I had quite a few guests around, so it kind of worked out, but it depends really. You can just bring a couple, it's really up to you. I had some like ceramic ones, and then I had, so they could go microwave and stuff, and then I had some like plastic ones, so they were non-breakable, but I couldn't put them in the microwave. But yeah, that's up to you really. Bowls, of course, cereal, just in general, they're handy. My memory cards ran out of space. 1 second, of course, this always happens to me. Hey guys, I'm back. My memory card always runs out of space. I need to invest in a new memory card, but just don't have the funds right now. Anyway, yeah, so I can't remember what I got up to. I think it was bowls. So the next thing is knives and forks, so just cutlery, etc., spoons, things like that. Then a kitchen knife. So what I'd recommend for your kitchen knife is, obviously this is completely optional, but we had a drawer, and obviously you don't want to reach in and like cut yourself on a like sharp kitchen knife. And I guess it's not the safest thing to bring a knife block to uni. You don't know who's going to use it or who's going to be in your kitchen, kind of thing. So I bought just separate kitchen knives, and I bought ones with the plastic cover over, so that you could just put the cover over them, so that when they're in the drawer you don't pick them up and cut your hand on them. So yeah, kitchen knives just for chopping, things like that, obviously general kitchen use. Yeah, and then also cups or glasses and mugs. So yeah, and then saucepans. So even if you think, I'm not really going to cook at uni, I'm just going to live off pasta, you still need a saucepan for pasta, okay? So saucepans. I personally had 3 different saucepans. I had a small one, medium and large, and that was all I really needed. I only ever really needed 3 at one time at most. Normally I use 2, but yeah, 3 was perfect. Frying pan, now this was just perfect for like stir fries or like halloumi, or just, I don't know, it was quite useful actually, a frying pan, because when I first had it I didn't use it in the first term, and then after I started using it I just would not stop using it. I loved it, so I bought a frying pan too, although it does take up quite a lot of room, so you could get smaller ones actually though, I think. So yeah. Chopping board, I would recommend, some of my flatmates got like really bendy ones and they just broke. I would recommend getting a bit, like I still had a plastic one but it was a little bit sturdier, just because they do break, things break so easily at uni, like yeah. A colander, so like for like sieving out your pasta, just things like that. I just had a plastic one just because it's easy, lightweight, yeah. And then a measuring jug, this is optional, but for things like pasta bake and stuff, when it's like add 150 millilitres of milk and I'm like, I have no idea what that is, I just put it in my measuring jug. I just got one from like Poundland or something, and it was like a plastic one. It did get broken, but not bitter at all. Not joking. But yeah, I just had a plastic one because I thought it wouldn't break, but yeah, and also it's lightweight, so it's just easy to shove in the cupboard. Tupperware. Tupperware is something that's quite important, but it does go missing a lot, so I'd either say bring a personalised Tupperware, like something that's like pink or blue so you know it's yours. Not necessarily pink or blue, but something like so that you know it's yours, like with the pattern on or something, or just get the really cheap ones. I opted for the really cheap ones because they just went missing all the time. I don't even know how. I think we all had Tupperware and we all just used each other and it just somehow went missing. I don't know. Tupperware just always does. You always end up with like loads of lids or loads of the bottoms without lids. I don't even know how it happens. It even happens at home. So yeah, I just got the cheap Tupperware just so you can like freeze things and like make lots of meals at once, so you don't have to make a meal every day. It actually comes in quite handy. Also for like packed lunches, say if you're at uni all day and you don't have a chance to go back to your halls to eat lunch. Yeah, it's just kind of like an easy thing. So yeah, Tupperware. Then an oven glove. Like I said, this will depend on like if you've decided as a flat. Like I didn't meet my flat before I moved in, but like some people know who they're living with, so you could kind of decide who's going to bring the oven glove, who's going to bring this. But yeah, for me, I bought an oven glove. Came in really useful because no one else brought one. So yeah, an oven glove. Tea towels. All of my flat bought tea towels, but they got destroyed so easily, so I'd just say yeah, buy tea towels, but don't bring nice one unless you know you're living with like really tidy people. Even then, like, they just get destroyed. I don't even know how it happens. I guess because like at uni people don't like buy like kitchen roll and stuff to tidy up with, so they just take a tea towel at the spillage and it's just not nice. So just buy cheap ones. Just buy like 20p tea towels. I'm not even joking. Don't spend like a lot of money on nice tea towels. I have nice ones in my home this year, but I don't know, I think we're gonna have like kitchen rolls, so hopefully I'm hoping they're going to keep a little bit nicer. Also, would recommend with the tea towels to wash them first, because if you don't wash them first, this is just from my own experience at uni, I don't know if this is like really like stupid thing to do, that most people would be like, that's common sense to wash them first, but if you don't wash them first, you go to a plate, you just washed all your plates and then you're like drying them up, not really looking at them, look at them afterwards, the whole thing is like covered in like little fibres, you know, from the tea towel where it hasn't been washed, and it's like now I have to rewash everything. So I would recommend washing them first. Dishwashing brush. So I don't really know what they're called, but you know, like them scourers, or you know, like them brushes just to wash up. So yeah, just one of them. Washing up gloves, that's optional, but it's good for cleaning and for like washing up, especially when you don't know what's at the bottom of the washing up bowl and you're used to a dishwasher. That sounds really like, I sound really like not posh, but I sound really like snobby saying that, but you know what I mean though, like I don't know if you know what I mean, but yeah, washing up gloves, but that's optional, you don't have to have that. A grater, so I don't know if you already know, but I love cheese a lot. A grater was not even an option for me, it was like I had to have a grater, but you know, some people like to buy grated cheese, and I don't know, some people like to grate other things like carrot and stuff too, but that's like an optional thing, depends how much you like cheese, I guess. A spatula, that's another optional thing, but I found it's good for stir fries if we didn't need bacon. Like me and my flatmate sometimes made like banana bread and brownies, that's kind of cute. A baking tray, that is what I would say is an essential. I would say a baking tray, top of your list for uni. You can shove fish fingers on it, a pizza, I mean I don't eat pizza personally, but you know, you can put pizza on it. Just all the easy like uni food, like a pie, whatever, just put it on your baking tray. So yeah, a baking tray. Next thing is a utensil set. So I don't really know what they're called, but do you know, like you get like them big cooking spoons and like things like fish slice, I don't know if that's what it's called, like when you scoop up your fish fingers off your baking tray. You know, like them kind of utensils. I just got plastic ones from IKEA, and there was like a set of 4 of them and that just did me good, so yeah. Then a peeler, so like for example like peeling potatoes, carrots. I didn't really use mine that much, I'm not gonna lie, but because I kind of mainly bought like frozen veg, just because it's so much easier as a uni student to do that. It doesn't go off and whatever, it's just easier, it comes pre-chopped and everything, and it's actually cheaper. But anyways, a peeler if you think you're going to be doing cooking like that. Scissors, I would recommend getting scissors. I use that a lot for like packaging, like it was just so much, everyone's always finding themselves going, oh I need scissors, but they didn't bring it because you don't think of bringing it in kitchen. Well, I guess you might, but some people don't. So I'd say scissors for the kitchen is like quite an essential. Can opener, yep, you're gonna need that for like beans or anything in a can, obviously. I got one just from Wilko's, it was rubbish, I'm not gonna lie, I couldn't open a can with it. I find opening cans hard enough as it is without a bad can opener. I'd recommend one of the Magic Can ones. One of my flatmates had it and I found the whole year I just used it, sorry Sam, but yeah, I literally used his can opener the whole year. This year he's not living with us and he's living on the same road, so you know, but I'm just gonna be like, how am I gonna open my cans? I need to buy a Magic Can, I still haven't bought one. But it's a little bit more money, that's why I didn't buy it, but I think it's worth investing in. Do you know what, I saw one in the charity shop the other day, and this lady in front of me picked it up, and I was like, oh, and she bought it, and I was like, oh well. So yeah, that is that. Oh, and then last thing on the kitchen list, we're getting there, guys, we're getting there. Bottle opener. So this is an optional thing, but obviously you're at uni, you can have lots of bottles and things to be opening, so it's just one of them things. You can get peelers with bottle openers on, and like they're like things that are like multi-use, so you could get one of them if you want. So yeah, that's the kitchen section done. So we've done these 2 sections now, and then we've got these 3 sections to go, but they're a little bit shorter, so I will try and whiz through it for you so it doesn't go on forever. I am so sorry. So the next thing is like decorative things. These are more optional, okay? So like, yeah, these are more optional. So like fairy lights, it will just help like to make your room feel homely, things like that. So like fairy lights, plants, bunting I had in my room, rugs, that's an optional thing. My room had carpet, so I didn't really I'll try again. I didn't really need rugs, but like I guess if you're like got a wooden floor, you know, it might be quite nice, I don't know. Mirrors, so my room came with mirrors, but I know next year for my home I'm gonna have to bring mirrors with me. Prints, so just like things like you could get like prints like from magazines, just cut them out cheap, or you could buy prints. I have some from Coconut Lane here. This isn't my uni room, but do you know what I mean, like you could just put prints around your wall, or like photo prints, so like friends and family. I think it's nice to just have like a familiar thing from home on your wall. I don't want to cover my walls in like photos from home, because I don't want to like making me feel like a constant reminder that I'm not with them, but like just nice to have a few, do you know what I mean, just like a little like comfort thing, but not plastered in like, oh, I'm not with all these people, I'm at uni, do you know what I mean? So yeah, that's like kind of the decorative things. Obviously there's loads of other decorative things you can have, like a light box and like all cute things like that, but that's just totally up to you. I just thought I'd add that in there for you. So that's the decorative section done. Yeah, it's getting there. I told you I'd be a little bit speedier on this bit. The next section I've kind of put under general. So for the general, this is just kind of things that you want to bring to uni. Some of them are optional, some of them I'd say are more like necessities, but yeah. So the first thing is speakers. I find at uni you do want to bring speakers with you. The rooms are pretty soundproof from my experience. I don't know what most people's halls are like, but my rooms were quite soundproof, and if they're not, maybe it's nice to play your own music because you don't like your neighbour's music, you know what I mean? Or like, I don't know, it's just, do you know when you're not, friends come around for drinks, you have your speaker on, you know, the laptop sound just ain't cutting it, you know, you just gotta have some speakers. Or like portable ones are good as well, so like if you go to the beach or whatever. I know not everyone goes to uni by a beach, but I do, so you know what I mean. Laptop, this is an essential for most people, I would say. I don't have a Mac or anything. I would love it, but you know, can't afford that life. So I just have a general like Microsoft one I've had since like year 7. Yeah, it's really slow now, but I love it, and I'm just praying it doesn't break, to be honest, because I can't afford a new one. But yeah, a laptop, because you will use your laptop so much more than ever. I thought I used my laptop a lot at home. Oh my gosh, I did not realise how much I used it until I went to uni. Like at uni, because like you find yourself by yourselves in the evening, like not sitting with your family and stuff, obviously. So you like watch TV series, watch movies on it, you do all of your uni work on it. You're always doing something on your laptop. Like I use it so much at uni, so yeah, I would definitely recommend to bring your laptop with you. Secondly, books. This is an optional thing. So I bought some like course books that I thought would help me, and then I bought some other books which I'm not gonna lie, I didn't really read that much of, but if you're like that kind of person, like I want to be a book person. Like I like a book when I read it, but I never found myself going, what should I do? Let me read a book. I just find myself just going on my phone, and I should probably try and read a book more, but I'm going to bring some with me this year and attempt it again. Second time lucky, maybe. So yeah, books. I've lost where I am. Games. So this is like just a personal thing. If you want to bring like board games, like Monopoly, or like Jenga, anything like that, just to like Freshers Week's quite good, because then you can like play games, get to know each other. When you don't have like general chat to talk to each other about, it's quite good, because then it's like a way of like forming conversation, getting to know each other like generally without it being like awkward small talk, I guess. And just for like general things to do in the evening, I guess, but that's up to you. That's a real optional thing. A budget planner. I had one of these from Psy Designs, and it just helped me so much to budget my money and everything like that, but that's an optional thing. Makeup, that's again an optional thing, but I've just put it on the list just because I wanted to put everything on the list. Hair products, again, that's an optional thing. I bought a hairdryer and stuff with me just because my hauls didn't come with one, and like I can't live without a hairdryer. Like I could, but obviously my life's a lot better with a hairdryer in it, you know what I mean? And then toiletries, so just general stuff like shampoo and stuff. With the toiletries, like I think most of the stuff would just be easier to get at uni rather than transporting it all down with you. So that's probably what I'd recommend for toiletries. Next thing is clothes. That's an obvious one. You don't need to bring your whole wardrobe. I would say for the first term, like I guess my style's kind of different to home than it is at uni a little bit. So I guess just see what your vibe is at uni and then just go with it like that. Do you know what I mean? And then we can bring more clothes down, I guess. Slippers. This is kind of an essential at uni. The floors are a bit nasty. Definitely bring slippers, guys. Bring slippers. And don't bring nice ones. Just bring the £3 Primark ones or wherever you get them from, because they're just going to get ruined. I'm not going to lie. I think I went through 4 pairs of slippers at uni and I've had to buy new ones for the next year. And that's only 1 year. And that's not even a year that you're at uni first year, because it's just they get so dirty and disgusting. And you're wearing them like 24/7. So yeah, slippers. Next thing is also it protects your socks from dyeing as well. Next thing is a dressing gown. I'd also say this is quite a big essential. It depends how comfortable you feel with your flatmates, but I was kind of at a stage with my flatmates where I didn't care. I'd just go into the kitchen in my dressing gown to get my brekkie or whatever. They didn't really care, so I like lived in my dressing gown, or like when I was cold I just popped on my dressing gown. Just because it's like a bit different to going in your pyjamas, but if you're wearing a dressing gown, it's like, it's cool, do you know what I mean? Like, so yeah, I would say a dressing gown's really quite good. It's a little bit snuggly, and I don't really wear a dressing gown much when I'm at home, but at uni I wore it a lot. So yeah, a dressing gown. Mine again is just a cheap one from Primark that I got for uni, just because I did, you know. I like to buy things when I have no money. That's a common theme here. Next thing, where am I? Oh, I forgot to say, on decorative, command hooks. They're really good because if you like use blue tack, it marks your walls, you will get fined, you won't get your full deposit back. Use command hooks, they do not stain the walls and they're so good. Or like command strips, defo would recommend. From personal experience, I know, guys. Yeah, next thing is shoes. Of course, you're gonna need shoes. Accessories, so just things like, if you need like scarf, hat, I don't know, bags, stuff like that. Next thing is folders. This is very much course dependent, so you might need folders. I'll just bring a couple down with you. To be honest, you can just buy cheap folders wherever your uni is. Like, I just got some from Wilko's when I was down there, to be honest, so you don't have to carry as much down with you. Paper, yeah, that's just like a general thing, like notebooks, paper. A printer I've put down as well, because I do like an arty subject, so a printer for me is quite like important. But obviously for most courses people do not use a printer at all, and you can just use the uni printer. But if you do a creative subject, I would say bring it. But if you just do like, I don't know, like an essay subject, you're not going to need it. So that's a personal thing, I guess. Next thing is stationery. Of course, just bring like a pencil case or whatever. For me, I have like two storage boxes full of art supplies, but again, that depends what course you do. And then chargers. So remember, like your laptop charger, your phone charger, everything like that. I'm running out of memory again. Oh my gosh, how is this even possible? 2 seconds, guys. I'm so sorry. So I don't know why it's like flashing red, because it says I've still got 57 minutes of memory left. It just won't let me record for over 15 minutes. I don't know why. But anyway, well, third time lucky, try again. So that is all for the general section. So we've only got one more section left, guys. We've done all of this. I'm so proud I've got through all of this. I hope I haven't like been too annoying. I'm sure I have, but yeah. So the next thing is cleaning. I keep looking in the viewfinder. This whole time I've been looking in the viewfinder. That's the most annoying thing ever. I'm so sorry. I literally am so sorry. Okay, next thing is cleaning. So most of these will be easier to purchase at uni, just because you don't really want to bring all this stuff down with you. It'll just be way easier to purchase at uni. But I'm just going to go through the list. So bin bags, surface wipes, anti-bac spray, J-cloths, detergent, so like if you're washing, stuff like that, fabric freshener, because things smell at uni, like trust me, I don't know why, don't know where the smell comes from, just helps to freshen up things. Colour catcher for the washing machine, because it's not like your mum's washing your clothes when she does like separates, like blues and like bright colours. Like you're probably just going to do colours and whites, like I'm not going to lie. So yeah, colour catcher. Stain remover, things get stained easy, I guess. Stain remover. An iron, this is a personal thing, I do a fashion course, so I use it a little bit more than I guess most people would. You don't really need an iron, but I'll just put it on the list anyways. Bleach for your toilet and just cleaning, I guess. A toilet brush, my uni came with a toilet brush, so most people won't need that, but I just put it on there in case. Pegs, they're good for food as well, for like pegging up frozen stuff, just things like that. They just come in handy, I guess. Even if you've got an air and you don't need to peg stuff, they just come in handy for like food, cleaning stuff, I don't know, pegging up things. They're just, you don't need many, you don't need like a whole basket, just a couple. And then a dustpan and brush. So yeah, my uni came with a dustpan and brush, but I bought one anyway. So yeah, that is my list of everything. It's quite excessive, I know, but I'm one of them people that likes to be like fully prepared for life, even though I'm not, but you know what I mean. So I hope you guys enjoyed the long list of what to take to uni, and I do hope that it helped you guys just a little bit, even if it's just a little bit. I hope it did help. So many people have been asking for this video. I'm so sorry it's up so late, but hopefully maybe it will help people next year as well. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, I'd love it for you to give it a thumbs up. If you haven't seen my channel before, I'd also love for you to subscribe to me. If you've got this far, thank you so much. It would genuinely mean so much if you did subscribe. And if you've watched the whole video, I really appreciate that. Thank you so much for all the support. It really does mean so much. I can't wait to start second year at uni. And yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video, hopefully. Bye.